Another day of Superman trailers, another day of haters basically running out of excuses. Like, I mean, that's one way to shut the Snyder Bros up. It's just like, I want my Superman to fight back and never be vulnerable. There you go. That's what I love about this movie and what these trailers are doing. Serious note is that I think these trailers are pulling off exactly what we need to see with all dynamics of the characters. I think every trailer has presented Clark in a different POV, from Lex to Lois to Superman himself and how he views himself to the world. These trailers are kind of like a little mini trailer trilogy in a way. It's kind of giving you the tone, yet I love how each trailer has not given away the story. I have no idea what the fuck is happening in this movie. Maybe I'm the one that's just not using deductive reasoning as well and can't put the plot together. Maybe it's because I'm trying to keep my head out of all the leaks and the possible things that could happen in the plot, because I believe in mystery in movies still. But good God almighty, I can't wait to see how this unfolds. The way that Lex just looks so calculating. In this trailer in particular, you really get the mindset of how much he resents the idea that anyone could love someone else more so than him. The fact that anyone would look at Superman over Lex Luthor when Lex has all this money, all this way to be successful, all this way to, supposedly to his mind, help people. But it has to be on his terms and his way. That means he doesn't really give a fuck about people. And we see that in this trailer. He's like, they chose him, they chose Superman, let them go. Can't say a certain other word because TikTok's afraid of, human words. But you know what he said in the trailer if you watched it. The point is, it looks great in the action. Like, this really showcased the action of what Superman is going to bring. What I love is that no shot in these trailers feel half-assed, especially where you see like these action scenes. They all feel so dynamic with their camera movement. You feel like you are actually in the POV of Superman himself, not a bystander looking ahead. They're not just CGI planting Superman in a shot in post. They're actually taking the time to map out an action scene and map out what he would do within character for that fight scene, and saving people in regards to it, like what he would do to protect others, not just fight the enemy. And I love me some Man of Steel. I think the action in that is mind-blowing. I like that we're getting that flavor of Man of Steel in this movie, but with the vibrancy, but with the color, with the spirit of hopeful optimism that is Superman on top of that. It feels like it's capturing the best elements, hopefully, of every Superman thing we've seen to kind of combine it into one nice package with the character. That's what I'm hoping this movie will bring. And that's what each trailer has slowly been spoon-feeding us, I think. Quick thoughts on Lex, because I haven't talked too much about it. Nicholas Hoult as Lex Luthor, I think, is going to absolutely kill it. I'm hopeful he does. And what I really love about what we're seeing here, in my personal opinion, I don't feel we've gotten the most accurate representation of Lex on screen in really any of the takes. Like, I'm really ready to see the pettiness, the hate against this godlike mentality. The closest we gotten, ironically, was Jesse Eisenberg's. The only one that was, like, motivated beyond just, real estate. Not to hate on Gene Hackman, all respect to him as an actor, may he rest easy. I just don't feel like the writing of that character of Lex in the Christopher Reeve Superman movies was Lex Luthor. He was just, maybe he was zany, old age comic Lex Luthor, which is fair. He's just not that emotionally investing to me. He's like, okay, he wants some land. That's really kind of what his motivations amount to with each film. Oh, and he uses Superman's hair to make the nuclear man. We'll get to Superman 4. I'm going to be talking about Superman movies, but we'll get there. Point is, I think this Lex is going to be a lot more complex than that, but also keep that comic craziness, but that villainous presence, that menace, but also he's a cold son of a bitch in this trailer. Like, he has no remorse for anyone besides himself. Small visual detail I love with Superman in this is that when he uses the laser vision, those shots are fucking badass. But on top of that, his eyes are actually like red and still burning. It looks like he's wearing a freaking headband, because like just the laser vision would affect his eyes like that. I love attention to detail like that. That's a small thing they did in Man of Steel that they look like they're expanding upon. Details like that just, they scratch a part of my brain. Priorities I really want from this movie. I want it to entertain me. Yeah. I want it to be fun and exciting. Sure. I want it to be an interesting character. Yes. But also I just want it to hopefully inspire even younger kids to look at this guy right here, Superman, Clark Kent on the shirt, and be like, you know what? I like embracing my emotional authenticity. I love things that I love. I also like doing good. And the people who are against that are the ones who are cringe. Hyped to see some authenticity on screen. Superman looks awesome. What do you guys think? Are you excited for the trailer? I got my IMAX tickets. You know I'm locked in. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you for coming along this journey of hype for the movie. Can't wait to talk about it. It's going to be great. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time.